The Krasari soldiers had seen war before. They had fought the reptilian Thrask, crushed the insectoid Vayari, and held their lines against the gas-breathing Voru. In every war, the lesson was the same: even the fiercest species eventually broke. Fear, pain, or despair always won in the end. So when the Galactic Council declared humans primitive but harmless, the Krasari laughed. How dangerous could a species be if their homeworld was only barely industrialized a few centuries ago? Yet, when war came, the Krasari learned something their histories had never prepared them for. On the shattered fields of Arkan 12, Commander Vader of the Krasari 3rd Legion met humanity for the first time. His plasma cannons rained fire on their forward units. His sharpshooters picked targets with surgical precision. Every alien war he had fought had been predictable: once the first wave broke, the rest would scatter. But the humans didn't scatter. A figure staggered forward through the smoke, his armor dented and scorched. A plasma bolt had torn through his side, but instead of collapsing, the human just laughed, an ugly, ragged sound that carried even through the chaos of the battlefield. "Is that all you've got?" the human roared. His voice was hoarse, yet defiant. He tightened his grip on a crude ballistic rifle and charged forward. The Krasari opened fire again. Plasma ripped across the man's shoulder, spinning him half around. He stumbled, blood darkening his armor, but then he laughed again. This time, the laugh was louder, angrier, echoing like thunder. He surged forward, firing wildly, each shot precise enough to make the sharpshooters duck behind cover. "Impossible," Commander Vader hissed. "He should be dead already." Another human appeared beside the first. Then another. And another. Some crawled from the smoke, some limped, some carried wounds that would have killed any Krasari soldier instantly. But none of them stopped. They pushed forward, step after brutal step, their ragged laughter and battle cries mixing into something terrifying. It wasn't just stubbornness. It was something deeper, an unyielding refusal to break. The Krasari panicked. They fired relentlessly, trying to carve down the advancing humans. Yet every time one fell, another picked up his weapon. Every time a body hit the ground, a comrade used it as cover to push further. Their line did not weaken, it thickened. Vader had fought predators that hunted by fear. He had seen prey species scatter at the first wound. But this was different. These creatures treated pain like fuel, suffering like a joke. He realized then what the Council had misunderstood. The humans weren't fearless. They felt pain. They bled. They died. But they did not stop. The first human, the one they had shot, finally reached the Krasari barricade. His armor was blackened, his arm half useless, yet his eyes burned with an intensity that froze Vader in place. The man raised his blood-slick rifle like it weighed nothing and grinned. "You should have run," he said. Then he pulled the trigger. The barricade collapsed under human fury. The Krasari line broke. And for the first time in centuries, Commander Vader ordered a retreat. That night, as the humans raised their battered flag over Arkan 12, Vader sat in silence. His soldiers asked him what had happened, why they had lost. He could only answer with the truth. "They don't fight like anyone else," he said, his voice hollow. "They don't fear death the way we do. We shot a human, and he just laughed and kept on coming." And in that moment, every Krasari soldier understood why the galaxy should have feared Earth.